Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, a channel where I talk about career in tech and productivity. In this video, we'll be talking about something different, like we'll be exploring the career option available in digital marketing. So many of you previous week came about asking too many questions about digital marketing, like how we can pursue that, what are the options available, how much I can earn, how should I convince my parents, and all these questions will be answered by our guest, Mokshesh Shah, who is the co founder of Incline Media, Clever Pages. He is a digital marketer, growth advisor, web designer, and presentation designer. So, he has done too many things in a very less experience. So, he is going to give you the cheat sheet and everything what he has been doing into the digital marketing and how you can pursue that and grow in your career. So I would like Mokshesh to you to introduce yourself to my audience so that they can get guidance from you into digital marketing. Over to you.
Def- Definitely. Thank you so much for having me, Aditi, first of all. And hi guys, I'm Mokshesh Shah. I'm a digital marketer, growth advisor, web designer, and presentation designer. And I run two startups. First one is Incline Media, which is a full service digital marketing agency. And second one is Clever Pages, wherein I sell world's first physical startup planner, where you can ideate your whole startup right from your brand idea to your first sale. So these are two startups that I run, and apart from that, I handle different brands with different industries, and including Titan and Fastrack, which are the biggest watch brands in India. So apart from that, I did a lot of freelancing, I did a lot of internships, a lot of jobs, and then I decided to start something of my own, wherein I can also help small businesses or startups to grow their own online businesses. So that's all about me. And thank you so much again, Aditi, for having me here.
I'm so impressed with your journey so far. And like, I just want to ask one question. Like, you have been doing too many things and you're performing so great in everything, whatever you're doing. So, how did you finalize that? Okay, the digital marketing is something which is my cup of tea, which I should pursue. And what was that, ice break moment for you?
Correct. So, in my college days, first of all, I come from a small town. So, living in a small town, and then I shifted to a proper city of Mumbai, wherein there are lakhs of opportunities and, in fact, infinite opportunities to work on. And I didn't know anything about digital marketing or anything about side businesses or startups or businesses. And when I started my college days, and in second year, I thought that maybe we should also do something, because everywhere around there were all the students or all my friends were doing something with their lives. Someone is selling mobile covers, or someone is selling art, or someone is an artist or anything. So they had a business wherein they can at least cover their expenses, so they don't have to take money from their family. So they used to do that, and everything around me was creative instead of me. So there was a bit of pressure on me. How do I solve this? How do I get something which I can earn from? So that's when I took BMM mass media as my career option, as my degree. And through that I got to know about digital marketing, because we have different subjects there. So I got to know about digital marketing, about management, about media. So I said, why not, let's explore digital marketing or marketing as a whole, and let's see how can we work. So I asked some of my friends, some of my relatives, if digital marketing is good to go, if it's a career option to pursue or not. So then I enrolled for a full course of digital marketing with Indian Institute of Digital Education, which is in Mumbai. So I did a 6 months course, full time course from there. But I didn't do any internship because I was still in my college days. So without doing internships, what I used to do is I used to explore different brands. I used to make case studies of my own. I used to create hypothetical campaigns of what I've learned. So I used to solve a problem of a particular brand through just my PPTs. I used to make PPTs and I used to send it to different companies, and that's what I used to do. And then I got an internship through college placement in a PR agency. That's when my journey started. Then I worked in a PR agency, then an overseas consultancy firm. Then I started working in a media agency. So I did some 2 3 internships there, and then I started doing job as a growth advisor, as a social media manager. So I started exploring more and more. what I used to do is I didn't focus on experience, but I focus on increasing my knowledge in digital marketing. Because in media and marketing industry, what major thing to do is you don't have to have experience, to pursue this as a career. You need to have your creative mindset and that learning skill that you need to learn every day about marketing. So that's when everything started, wherein, right from being in a small town to exploring what digital marketing is, to having a full-time course, and then doing some internships and jobs. And right here I am owning a digital marketing agency.
Oh my God, that's strange. Like, if I see your journey, just because of a certain peer pressure, you are able to achieve so many things. Like, it's good also. Like, you were around productive people, you were around creative people. So that made you do that. And that's really
Right.
impressive that at least you tried. You were thinking that I am like, I should not be left out, or like this feeling we all have. And it's actually inspiring. We people think in our head that we can do this, but we don't usually take action. And I think you are a great example of action achiever who has done so many things in the past 3 years. And I've seen your work, I have seen your journey, and it's really impressive. So to this, you have mentioned about you should have a learning skill, but there are too many skills in the market. So what is the major skill which you feel that a person should have, without that they should not move into the digital marketing domain?
I feel majorly, if I focus on digital marketing, or if any field that a person wants to go, right now, if we talk about digital marketing, the major thing that people should do before starting their career in digital marketing, or before even exploring digital marketing, is to research about what actual digital marketing is, and what are the different options in there. So the more you research, the more you get to know about digital marketing, and then you get a sense that if really I have that creative mind, or if really if I want to pursue digital marketing, because that's a inner, something strikes you when, wherein you see something which you can relate to, or you gain some interest. Ki, haan, chalo, this I can do. I have some interest in this, or I have some kind of connection. Ki if I pursue this as a career, so I can get, like, I'll enjoy my journey, or I'll enjoy what I'm doing. So the first step to explore digital marketing is to first research, and then just see what kind of different options people are choosing, or what are the different options in digital marketing. How can you, because there are so many options with ads, with SEO, with social media, with ORM, with your media planning, media buying. So you need to know about everything, and then you can explore in a particular section that, if I'm interested in search engine optimization. So then I have to explore about search engine optimization, what is on page SEO, what is off page SEO. So first basic thing that you need to start with is research. And through research, it's a never ending process, wherein, even if you are a master in digital marketing, if you're a
Hmm.
digital marketing guru, then
Hmm.
also this industry is ever changing. Every week there's a new algorithm, there's new updates, new trends in marketing. So you need to stay updated, and for that, research is the major thing that people need to have an expertise in.
I think research is the most underestimated skill in the industry. Like, we don't even care about it. Like, researching, getting clarity is important. We just rush towards things. We see, okay, that person is doing, we can also do. People don't deep dive, have clarity, or do research. This is the thing I say to most of my students. And after listening few things, like, I would tell you, it was very funny. Few of my students were saying that I cannot go into digital marketing because I'm not good in communication. It requires a lot of communication skills and those kind of things. So that was very funny for me, because communication skill is not into digital marketing. It is overall, like, what kind of personality you are having. So I told them. Then one person was saying that social media and digital marketing is nothing. You don't do anything in that. What you have to do, you have to just manage Instagram, Facebook, and this thing. So people have so many myths around like digital marketing. Like, have you ever heard about any kind of like myths around digital marketing which made you laugh,
So
like I was laughing?
this is the major myths. The ones who are creating myths around digital marketing are the digital marketing agencies itself. Because
Okay.
many of the digital marketing agencies hire interns from colleges or from different job seeking platforms. And what
Hmm.
they do is they give them a job that you need to tell your friend to follow our page. You need to
Hmm.
tell your friend to purchase something. You need to tell your friend to follow us on Facebook, like us on Facebook. You need to tell your friends of friends. So you have a target of 2,000 people. You need to have 2,000 people following us at the end of the month. Then only you get stipend. Then only you get certificate. So if interns or if newbies are trained as such that they just need to get followers on their profile, so their base is only not clear because they
Hmm.
have been taught very wrong. So the
Correct.
myths that are created are from digital marketing agencies itself. And even if I interview interns or employees for my company, so they have an experience of 10 years, 15 years, or 5 years experience, 6 years experience. And when I ask them, what do you used to do, in your previous companies? They are like, we used to post on social media. We used to ideate what kind of post should be there. We used to post stories. We used to do ads. So this was all about this, and they have 5 years of experience, and they have CTC of 10 lakhs, 12 lakhs. So there's no point, in getting that kind of money because you don't know what digital marketing is, even if you have an experience of 5 years. Because digital marketing is not social media.
Hmm.
It's
Hmm, hmm.
not posting on Instagram. It's not posting stories. So
Correct.
these are the myths which are very funny because in your CV you are writing I have 10 years of experience, and when actually giving an interview, when you're actually explaining your work, you are
Correct.
saying I've posted on Instagram, I used to do this, I used to do that. There's no value in 10 years of experience. So in digital marketing industry, the major thing to focus on is not experience but knowledge, to learn different things, because even you have that kind of knowledge, then you are more capable than a person who has 10 years of experience.
Right, right. So, like, I think you highlighted a very major point. Like, I won't deny when I was in my college 4, 5 years back, then I was, very curious to do internship and all. And when I went to internshala, and there I found that, okay, I'll get 2000 rupees stipend, and I was very excited about it. And the only job I was supposed to do is that I need to convince my friend that 10 shares, I need to put status, I need to put on my Facebook. That time Instagram wasn't that in a hype, but Facebook was. So I need to put status. And because of that, I felt that what kind of work is this? There is no creativity, there is nothing. And you're absolutely right. And this kind of impression goes on, and this is what we are carry forwarding to the next generation, or the students coming ahead. And this kind of things are building upon the parents mindset as well. So, like,
Correct.
to this turnover, I have one important question. Like, there are people like we all belong from small town. We know our parents' mindset. They feel that the good profession is something if my son or daughter is a doctor or engineer. So for them, if you're a girl, you're supposed to be a doctor. If you are a man, you need to be an engineer. So this kind of mindset still persists. It's not just it was just into the Three Idiots movie. It still persists. Still the parents feel the same, and many people, because of that, they are creative enough, still they don't pursue because of their pressure from the family that the digital marketing is not that good career option for them. So I would like to emphasize, like, what is your thoughts on this? How should they convince their parents? What kind of things and myths they should bust in front of their parents to convince about it?
Correct. So, first of all, uh, as we mentioned earlier, as we had a word, that if you want to convince your parents, first of all, your research should be strong. If you want to explain them about digital marketing as a career, so you need to have a knowledge of what actual digital marketing is. What is the different CTC that you need to that you can get? What is the kind of income that you can generate from your digital marketing career? So firstly, you need to be prepared. You need to research for a month or two about what actual digital marketing is. How can I earn from it? Then once you understand, then you go to your parents. You explain them that this is a kind of career that I want to. I have an interest, or I want to take it as a career. Then obviously, because parents are not that active on social media, on Instagram or on Facebook, you need to give them real life examples. You need to show them what Instagram ads is, or how people are earning through Instagram. Because there are a lot of influencers, or a lot of business coaches, coaches, Instagram coach influencers who show different kinds of things wherein you can earn online. So you need
Hmm.
to show them real life examples of what actual digital marketing is, or Instagram marketing is specifically. So this is the one part of showing them as digital marketing as a career. Now, if your parents are orthodox, if if they are just focused on doctors and engineers, or running your own family business, कि बाहर क्यों जाना है, अपना खुद का business है,
Hmm.
वो करो, वो क्यों
Hmm.
नहीं करना.
Correct.
So you need to explain them first कि I am not choosing this as a full-time career, but I want to choose this as my passive skill. I want to learn this because even if you do a
Hmm.
job, or even if you're anywhere, you need to have digital marketing as a skill, because
Hmm.
you go anywhere, you go into sales, you go into marketing, go into operations, anywhere. If you go to any of these careers, you need to have a basic understanding of what digital marketing is. So maybe you can explain them passively that I just want to learn this as a skill, and maybe if this is good, if I am doing good, and if you feel after doing some internships and such kind of thing, then you can take it as a career. Now it's not compulsory that when you have a proper course and when you understand what digital marketing is, and now you can earn from it. So it's not compulsory that you need to have a job to understand digital marketing. You can even put all that knowledge to your family business as well. You can grow your business online. You can help your
Hmm.
father, you can help your mother to grow their businesses online, wherein you also gain experience from their business, and their business
Correct.
also grows. So
Hmm.
you have practical knowledge in your home. You can, grow their businesses. You can help them with online growth. You can sell locally as well, because you can target a small town or village or a lane as well through Instagram ads or through organic reach. So you can do that as well. So you need to explain them first about passive digital marketing skill, and
Hmm.
once they agree कि हाँ चलो अगर if he is using in my family business and my business is growing,
Hmm.
that means कि ये इस field में कुछ है. So they can then understand कि
Hmm.
हाँ चलो then
Yes.
we can चलो देते एक बार chance तो देके देखो. But this can happen only if you are undergraduate, if you are in first, second, or third year,
Hmm.
because then you have time to make them understand. You have time to do certain internships to explore more digital marketing through practical knowledge through their businesses. So you have time in undergraduation. But after graduation, if you are thinking कि हाँ चलो अभी मैं करूँगा, so
Hmm.
then because then parents are like कि अभी तो तूने graduation भी कर लिया, डिग्री भी हो गई, अभी भी वही सोच रहा है, अभी भी
Right.
पैसे स्किल ही चाहिए. तो वो दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल, बिकॉज देन उन पे भी प्रेशर है कि हाँ बच्चा कुछ नहीं कर रहा, उनको
Hmm.
इतना पढ़ लिख के भी अभी वही कर रहा है कि मैं नया स्किल ढूंढूंगा, अब ये करूंगा वो करूंगा. So they
Correct.
have that kind of mind as well, and that is correct from their
Hmm.
point of view. So then you need to make them understand through different people that you can connect some people through Instagram. You can ask
Hmm.
people, you can ask Instagram influencers, you can ask your relatives who are into digital marketing, or you can ask someone who is currently doing a job in an MNC or in a corporate company, because everyone has a digital marketing department in their companies. So
Correct.
maybe they can get a reference through that, and they can explain directly to their parents that how digital marketing is important for them.
Hmm.
So there are a lot of things that you need to figure out to explain your father or your mother or your parents, so that they can understand what actual digital marketing is. But the in conclusion, the major thing here is you need to be creative to make them understand. You need to
Right.
figure out things by yourself. Ki how can you make them understand what digital marketing is as a career, and how can
Hmm.
you earn from it?
Like basically, in short, if I say that you need to make your parents understand things in the language they understand, like very
Correct.
practical example, like I have experience from my like my parents were not aware of this YouTubing and everything. That is very new to my family members. Initially my papa used to say that, what are you doing, you should take rest, you have weekends, take rest, why are you doing this kind of thing. Then after seeing my work, my passion, that I was so interested in it, that even though Monday to Friday I'm having a full time 9 to 5, sometimes because of work from home I'm working for 12 to 13 hours, still I am working. So now he is also happy, because this is something which gives me happiness, and seeing me happy, he is also happy. So I feel, make your parents understand in the words they want to listen those words, and make people in front of them to whom their suggestion and everything matters. And I think you gave a very good overview that how they should deal, and that is a very practical approach, that if you are thinking to do digital marketing, or if you are in doing starting to do anything unconventional, which is not a great career option in India right now, then you should start passively doing that in your second year, first year itself, so that you have immense time to discover yourself and then convince your parents. Because after graduation, there is a lot of pressure on you. to earn, and either you go and do masters, or either you learn. You have only two options, so you need to make a choice in between that. So to this, like,
Understood.
what kind of income a beginner digital marketer can make initially?
Correct. So as I mentioned earlier, that you don't need to have an experience for digital marketing. When you, so I have very simple formula for all the people who have come to me to ask about digital marketing or about what should I pursue. I don't have an experience. I tell them that you don't need to send your CV at all to digital marketing agencies. What you need to do is you need to create hypothetical campaigns. So you need to pick a brand. For example, Beowulf. So Beowulf is a brand. You research about the whole brand. What are they posting on Instagram? So basically, you need to understand the pain points, the problems of their brand in the digital marketing sense. What are the things that they are doing wrong with their brand in terms of digital marketing? So then you take out all those problems, you set objectives, you check their previous history, what kind of campaigns they did before, and what can they do more to get more reach out of their Instagram or out of their website. So then you create campaign strategies, and you, in conclusion, then you write if if they are lacking in Google Ads, for example. So if they want to search a particular audience, they need to target that kind of audience. They need to run ads. They need to properly choose the demographics, psychographics example, and then you need to create a whole hypothetical campaign out of it, and in conclusion, this much reach can be expected through just this kind of campaigns. Now, without sending your CV, you need to send them a PDF. If you're applying at Beoku, you need to
Mhm.
send them this PDF that I've researched about your whole brand. I've mentioned the pain points, and these are the strategies, these are the solutions that you can do. So they don't care about your CV. They just know that this man has researched about my brand. He has taken out my problems and he has solved it without. And you directly send them that PDF and on their email, and they'll call you directly that, hey, I have this position available and you can come to this. You can solve my problems. You can be my campaign strategist. You can be my social media manager, and you can solve these problems. Or you can help my social media team to do this.
Correct.
So this is a thing that you can do.
So
So
like
there
it's
is
a
no need of
homework kind of
experience.
thing. It's a homework kind of thing you need to do. Like in every domain. Like even if you are searching for job, you need to do your homework. You need to do company research. Even if you are applying for any job, like this is the kind of job you are wanting to do. So if you're really passionate, you will automatically research about it. So I said, like research is very underestimated skill in this India. People don't understand the like if you have well researched about the company, about the people you want to deal with, about the brands, then what kind of income they can give it to you. So to this, like I often get DMs like if you want to do and start digital marketing, you can earn 40K, 50K, 1 lakh per month. So what's your thoughts on this? Like is this the right way of marketing like they are doing, or is it true it actually happens?
See, in terms of corporates, you have a particular amount of budget that if you are a sales assistant or if you are something into corporations into communications, so you have a set amount of income that you get, 6 lakhs per annum this annum. But in terms of marketing, there's no set budget because it all depends on your knowledge and your creativity. What kind of problems you can solve through your creative mind, and the problems that you can solve through your knowledge. So,
Mhm.
what kind of research you can do? How can you increase your knowledge, and how can you uplift the whole digital marketing strategies that they already have? So it all depends on what kind of strategies you give to them, and in terms of that, they give you a position and they give you that kind of income. So it can be, if you have a low creative mind, if you want to learn from their agency, then you cannot expect much. You can expect around 10 to 15 or 20,000 per month, wherein they are teaching you things, and then you can implement that for them. So it's a round process. But if you already have creativity, if you already have knowledge, then maybe you can get around 28, 30, 35. So as I said, it all depends on your creativity and your knowledge, and
Hmm.
how can you portray that knowledge? Because even if you have knowledge, but there should be again a communication skill to portray that kind of strategy, to make them understand that I have these kind of skills. You need to have that sales strategy, sales skills with you to make them understand. So even if you have a proper knowledge, proper creativity, you can aram say expect around 35, 40, or even maybe around 30 to 35
At the
if,
beginner
if you
level.
have a proper
At the
creativity
beginner
at the
level.
beginner level. Correct.
Hmm. And like sky has no limit, and seems like that only.
Then too, when you gain experience, when you have new things, when you handle clients, when you gain more strategies, when you ideate bigger campaigns with celebrities, with influencer marketing, with PR,
Hmm.
with sales strategies. So it's all jitna samandar mein डूबो उतना कम है. So it will
Correct.
keep coming to you, and then eventually you'll get a raise, you'll get a better position. So it all depends on that.
Makes sense, makes sense. So, like, coming towards the end of conversation, you brought so much of insights on the table. It was wonderful talking to you. So, just one last question I'm curious about. Like, what is the best thing which drives you towards the digital marketing?
The best thing which drives to me is creativity, because this job is not monotonous, wherein you don't need to do the same thing every day.
Hmm.
So I'll tell you a gist. There are two kinds of people. One person who is creative but is okay. हाँ चलो आज मुझे इतना काम दिया, I'll do that. आज इतना काम है, I'll do that. ये month का
Hmm.
मेरा इतना KPI है, I'll do that. But if you are out of the box, and if the work that has been given to you and you do more than that, you give them different strategies apart from your work. So then the company recognizes you कि हाँ चलो, this he is also focusing on different things, and he can make us grow from different sectors as well. So it all depends on your creativity. It all depends on your enthusiasm of how you
Hmm.
want to make your career, how you want to work hard in your initial
Hmm.
days. So the main thing that drives me to work more is research, is creativity, is hard work. So the three things that make me more driven to make good brands, to handle new brands, and to work more harder and harder, so that one day I handle, or one day I solve problems of all the startups to grow their online businesses.
Wow, that's great. That's great. To this, I want to answer people who ask me that who should pursue digital marketing or any kind of thing. See, passion is something which drives you. If you are passionate to hustle on the stream which you are choosing, then definitely you can get success in the early days itself. Like we have examples like uh, in front of you, like he is doing so well in his career. He is approaching so many startups. Like he has worked with Fast Track and so many brands he has worked with. So be passionate, keep researching, and keep working on yourself. So, like, this is what we can conclude from our conversation. So anything like you want to add, like in the end of conversation, because we are about to close this call, and it was wonderful talking to you, Mokshesh. Thank you for giving your time and bringing so much of great insights on table.
Thank you so much, Aditi. And those who were asking you for digital marketing career as an option, I have a message for them that you definitely go for digital marketing. There's a whole lot of C for you in digital marketing. There are multiple options to work on. And the main thing is if you have a creative mind, you will get new things to do every day, because marketing industry changes every day, every hour. So you have a lot of opportunities, you have a lot of things to do, you have a lot of things to handle around digital marketing. So go for it. If you have any doubts, if you have anything to share with me, or if you want to connect with me, so you can definitely follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, or anywhere that you want to connect with me, or you can talk to Aditi, and then we can get your communication sorted. Thank
Yeah,
you
yeah,
so much, Aditi, for
definitely.
having me.
I'll provide the link in the description box about your pages, about your links on Instagram, so that people can directly ask about their doubts because you are the expert in this domain. You can handle it in a better way. So I am just a medium to make people aware of the people in the industry we are available. We can seek out help and then decide that whether we should go or not. But you are the action taker. You need to take the action. We are helpers. We can definitely help you to the better life or the dream life you are thinking of.
100%. And Aditi, you are doing a great job. You have initiated a great thing to help students to get their dream jobs and dream career. So all the best to you, and I hope you get hundreds and thousands of students coming to you for more career choices and more career options. And thank you so much for having me to explain your audience to what actual digital marketing is. So yeah, all the best for all your future endeavors.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mokshesh, for always supporting and like being there and helping out my students as well. It was lovely
Thank you so
talking to
much.
you.
Likewise, same to you.
Yeah. Chalo. Bye. Have a good day.
Bye. You too.